whenever you're ready, we can start driving now.
I kind of feel bad for examiners because they literally don't even know who you are and they're trusting you to be in your car and driving.
Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. This one's gonna be a little sit down talk, so without further ado, let's get started. I'm gonna be crocheting. I'm finishing up the Harry Styles cardigan, so I'm
gonna be blabbering on
while I crochet. Just don't mind me if I keep looking down. But today's story topic is gonna be how I failed my road test. I have my learners right now and I live in Canada. And you have to take a learner's test. So basically with the learner's test, like before even you can start driving, you have to be like 16 years old and you have to take a learner's test. The learner's test is basically like, that's just general rules. I believe like every place has your own driving rules. So basically you just gotta learn the rules / fundamental / beginner stuff before you can actually start driving. So I took that 2019 of January. So it's almost been 2 years. Yeah, almost been 2 years. So if you want to start individually driving, when you have your L, you have to have a guardian beside you that has their full license and they are 25 years old. And you know, if you're trying to go to like the mall or something, that's very inconvenient because you're gonna need an adult with you. And like, what if you don't want the adult with you? Like, you know, you want to hang out with your friends, you want to be independent. That is when you need to start getting your class 5. That means you can finally start driving yourself to the mall, to school, anywhere, because you are independent. So that is what I'm trying to get to right now. You have to book a road test, and because of COVID and everything, I had to book like literally 4 months in advance. That literally is crazy. I had to book 4 months in advance to do my road test. Like, so in those 4 months, you're probably like, okay, yeah, she's probably like preparing for her road test. You know, she's probably practicing every other day, driving, all that good stuff. But no, I was not doing that. I was literally like practicing 2 times a month. Took my road test in June. Literally like 3 weeks before my road test, I started like getting in lessons quick. My mom and dad had to teach me how to reverse park like 1 week before my actual test. So as you can see from my explanation, that I was not ready at all. And my mom was like, you know what, you should just cancel your driving test. Like, you're literally not prepared, you're just gonna fail. So then I was like, no, mother, I'm gonna prove you wrong. But haha, foreshadowing. She was correct. Fast forward, I go take my test. It was on June 7th. Remember, I prepared 4 months, I had to wait 4 months for this like final moment. So like, you know, your girl's gotta pass. I was like, I gotta pass. No, I mean, I waited 4 months until this moment, you know, because booking is like super duper hard. Like, even if you want to book now, you're gonna have to wait until like December. So on the day of, I did it at 1:30 because there's like different time slots. There's like 10 a.m, 8 a.m, there's like 3 p.m, which I do not advise anyone to do because traffic is literally crazy. So anyways, June 7th, the day of my road test, comes up. Honestly, I was super nervous. I went to the driving center and there's many locations where you can take it, but I took mine at Burnaby. Waited there, you know, signed in, checked in, everything. She asked for my driver's license or my learner's license. I gave her that, and because of COVID now, you have to wait in your car, so you can't wait at the center itself, and the driving examiner will actually just come to your car. Like, it will literally just find you. And before like my driving test, I was just like reading online, like, oh, what do you do, blah blah blah. And some people were like, oh, if you're nervous, have some little small talks, small conversations with your examiner, so you get less nervous. Waited in my car for like 15 minutes or even more, like 25 minutes, and then this like a British guy, he walks up to my car and then he was like, okay, I'm gonna try to attempt like a British accent. Hello, sir, I'm gonna be your examiner.
Oh, God.
Okay, so like everyone there was like pretty much Asian. Like everyone I saw, they were just like some big Asian dudes. I'm like, okay, I'm getting like this British dude. Okay, so like he had a pretty cool accent and stuff. You know, we had some like small talks, and then before like they start like driving, they have to see if like your brakes are working, like your windshield wipers. And he was like, okay, blah blah blah, I'm gonna test you blah 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 on this, no 3-point turns. I'm gonna do like reverse parking, parallel parking. Yeah, just like, okay, on our way. Whenever you're ready, we can start driving now. So I start driving, right? Still kind of scared. I'm like, I don't know, like during that moment it didn't even feel surreal. Like I kind of feel bad for examiners because they literally don't even know who you are and they're trusting you to be in your car and driving. I'm 17. I don't know, it's like being an examiner, you can be like the job's a little bit risky. Okay, it's a little bit risky. You're literally going in the stranger's car, doesn't matter, probably they're 30, 40, 50, 17, 18, and you have to watch them drive for like 30 minutes. It was like, okay, yeah, you can just, you know, go straight, blah blah, do a right turn, blah blah blah. All was going well, and then he told me to pull over because that's one of the things. So I pulled over, and yeah, I forgot a few steps, but I guess that was okay because you just deduct points. But like after like a lot of points, you fail. And then he told me to parallel park. I kind of hit the curb. Yeah, I basically hit the curb, and we both felt that. We both felt like the little bump, the little jerk. And quickly fix that up, and I put my handbrake on. He was like, okay, when you're ready we can start driving. And I put my car into drive
And I forget the handbrake.
At this point I am screaming. Okay, so the reason why I know I forgot my handbrake is because my car started blaring at me. Like, I went like beep beep beep. I'm literally exploding, melting inside, and I'm panicking. I'm like, why is my car bleeping at me? My handbrake, I forgot my handbrake. So like while I'm like pulling out to like leave the lane, I just go like and fix the handbrake. And we both saw that, and I was like, ha ha ha. And then I started sweating. I'm like, oh shoot. And like, kind of good thing I was wearing my mask because I was talking to myself a lot under my mask. Who knows what I was saying under my mask, but like he didn't see what I was saying. So haha, that was good. And then we started driving, and he made me do a 3-point turn, which I didn't know was gonna be on the test, but you know, your girl still did it. So far, the route wasn't that hard. Like, I was super duper lucky to get him, and I still, like, messed up my chance. And I missed that opportunity by messing up. And that is when we are starting to go back to the driving center, like where we first started. The test was literally gonna end in 2 minutes. And I do something bad, so I'm gonna try to explain this as best as I can. He was like, okay, can you turn left now because we have to go back? So there is a left turn lane and a going straight lane, and when he told me to go to like the left turn lane, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the left turn lane, but there is a straight lane, and the straight lane had like cars just like piling up. How do I explain this? I need a piece of paper. I'm gonna draw this out. I'm not even kidding. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly draw a little fun little diagram. This is like literally the best I could do. Like, so this is like the diagram I have. So this is my car. This is the left turn lane. This is like the left turn lane, and this is me. And there are cars piling up here, and that's me. And I need to scoot into this lane because, you know, he told me to turn left. But because there were cars lined up here, I thought I could squeeze through to the left turn lane, but the car beside me was way too close to me, and I didn't know that because I thought that I had enough space that I could just literally like squeeze through and turn left. But because there was a car here, I didn't have enough space, and he literally had to like verbally, I mean, like, what else he gonna do? He had to verbally and use his hand. He's like, stop. Your girl was literally crying inside. I was like, okay, this 4-month wait is done. I just messed this entire thing up. I'm not gonna be an independent girl. I cannot drive myself to IKEA and get Swedish meatballs now. The examiner, I feel like he was pooping his pants because he was scared that I was gonna have a collision with the other car. That is the entire reason why I failed, because that resulted in a dangerous action. If I think about it, if I was like a little bit more patient, if I could have just waited for that car to move a little bit forward, it would have gave me a lot more space and I would have gotten to my left turn lane. But like, no, I was being impatient and I didn't wait, so that resulted in a fail. I cried a lot after that test. Like, I was bawling. I was like, I'm not gonna go to school. So I didn't go to school. I know, it was really bad, but I was crying so much. I was like, I'm gonna cry in class and stuff, because like, your girl literally waited for 4 months for this to happen. I hope you guys enjoy my little rant. Oh, and if you were wondering if I'm taking the test again, yes, I'm taking it again on July 15th, so wish me luck. And I still haven't driven ever since my test, which is really bad. There are rules, like if you fail once, you have to wait 2 weeks until you do your next exam, and I was super duper lucky to book it so quick. It's because I kept refreshing like 100 times, and like you have to be at like 2 a.m. doing that. You just have to wait until like see who like drops their road test, then you can take theirs. Me taking it on July 15th, and I really hope I pass, because start driving independently, that would be super cool. Like, I can just like drive to places wherever I want and like buy more yarn whenever I want. That means I need to practice more, and I hope you guys wish me luck, and I hope you subscribe to my channel. And if you guys enjoy this, I want to do like more story times, just like sit downs and stuff. Like, I don't know if this one was interesting, but like, I just felt like I have to get this off my chest on telling why people I failed my driving test. That was not a fun experience, but hey, at least I learned to be patient and not try to scoot my car into something that might not fit. And hopefully I pass on my second attempt, which is coming up pretty soon, less than a month actually, and I need to start practicing again. So yeah, that is the end of today's video. Subscribe to my channel and give this video a big thumbs up, and goodbye.
And we are the dreamers of dreams.